So Army and galleries, libraries, archives, and museums, listen. After taking a 4-year break to complete their mandatory military service, BTS has made their comeback. For those who don't know, BTS is not just a boy Korea. They are a cultural phenomenon whose impact has been felt around the world. And that's because of their fans. The group's leader, Namjoon, or RM, is a big art lover and enjoys going to museums and galleries in order to relax. Which is why ARMY has put together our Love Song is Art, is a museum guide for every city that BTS is going to be performing in. Glams, I have a lot of thoughts about what you should be doing if you happen to be in or around any of the tour stops, but I'm going to save that for part 2. Now, the person who created the guide doesn't want any kind of credit for it. They just wanted to create a resource for their item. And I love that. But that only works if they know that this thing exists. So the creator is asking that you simply share the guide. Now, if you are in town for any of these concerts, on behalf of GLAMs around the world, I would like to invite you to come visit our institutions to understand why your bias or your biased wrecker enjoys spending so much time in our spaces, to engage with art, to learn about the history of other concerts that have happened in your area, to understand the science behind the things that make your fandom possible. Now, I know that some of you will visit our institutions just on the off chance that you might see your idol in person. To be honest though, the odds are not in your favor. Now, if that actually happens, we do have a few requests. First off, congratulations, you have now earned bragging rights for the rest of your life. But we do ask that you do not share this exciting news until after you leave our property. Secondly, please leave the man alone. There are a couple of reasons for that. When people take pictures in museums that aren't of the objects or any obvious photo op, we assume you're casing the joint. And when you go to a place for the sole purpose of relaxing and there are a bunch of people just staring at you, that doesn't sound very relaxing. At GLAMs, our job isn't just to preserve, educate, and entertain you, it's also to keep you safe. A major part of that is through crowd control. Now, most of the time, that means making sure that lines flow smoothly and that there are no bottlenecks, as well as quickly getting people to shelter in the event of a tornado or just evacuating the building. Doesn't matter how big or small an institution is, whether the building is empty or at capacity, we can keep you safe. As far as managing a crowd of excitable people following an individual, that we have no idea how to do. So on the off chance that the stars align and the moon is blue and you are visiting a museum at the same time your idol is, just take deep breaths because you're breathing their air and focus on the bragging rights. So ARMY, the galleries, libraries, archives, and museums of the world, hope to see you soon.